Hi everyone, we are from Autonics Malaysia and today we will present regarding Autonics safety products range. In this video, we will share about National Occupational Accident Statistics, accidents during industrial production, consequences and penalty when accidents occur, basic theory of safety system, features and application of Autonics safety product range. National Occupational Accidents Statistics 2020. Employed persons in Malaysia are 14.96 million, and that include low-skilled foreign workers. Occupational accidents are 32,674. Occupational accident rate per 1,000 workers are 2.18. Occupational fatality is 312. Occupational fatality rate per 100,000 workers are 2.09. Occupational accident by demographic background. Based on gender, the number of accident in male is higher than female. The number of death in male is also higher than female. Based on nationality, the number of accident in local is higher than foreign worker, and the number of death in local worker is also higher than foreign worker. Occupational accident and fatality rate by age group. The highest accident rate is 2.49 and it is fall in between 20 to 24 years old. The highest fatality rate is 2.71 and it is fall in between 30 to 34 years old. Occupational accident and fatality by OSHA sector. These are the several sectors: agriculture, forestry and fishing, construction, finance, insurance, real estate and business services, hotel and restaurant, manufacturing, mining and quarrying, services, transport, storage and communications, utilities, wholesale and retail traders. The highest occupational accident is in manufacturing. The case occur is 10,303. The highest fatality is 83 and it is happen in manufacturing. These are the four picture example of accidents during industrial production. Accident in mechanical processing, accident while robot is working, accident in the winding machine, accident when hydraulic press oil. Consequences when the accident occur. Visible 10% only. Recovery cost from injury, employee responsibility, third party responsibility, product responsibility. The remaining 90% is invisible. Damage of product, damage of tools, administrator time consumption, delay production, fee of illegal activities, overwork, loss for expert skill. When accident occur in the workplace, employees were worried and lost confidence in their job. Penalty for failure to comply safety at the workplace. Employees who fail to ensure safety, health and welfare of employees at the workplace shall be guilty of an offence and shall on conviction will be liable to a fine not exceeding 50,000 ringgit or to imprisonment not exceeding 2 years or to both. Sample prosecution case in year 2021. Case 1. Failing to ensure the safety, health and welfare of workers by failing to provide training in injection molding process. In November 5th, year 2019, 11:45 am, Azman Abdullah, 29 years old, was killed while fixing the company's machine 2 years ago. Under Section 15(2)(c) of the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, maximum fine is 50,000 ringgit or imprisonment for up to 2 years or both. The final court decision is 30,000 ringgit fine only.
This slide, I would like to share some basic theory for the safety system. So first, why most of the safety system we are more prefer for NC contact. Another word we can say is a B contact. So please refer to the upper circuits as a contact, or what we say is a NO. So right now, this symbol is a push button or a NO contact. Very good, fine. If let's say the contact is missing, then we don't know. So how about B contact, or another word said is NC contact? Okay, refer to the circuit diagram. If the contact or the push button is here, okay. If let's say they are missing, the circuit become not complete or is a broken circuit. That means then we know it. Next, what is OSSD stand for? So OSSD, the full name will be the output signal switch device. So please refer to the green color background picture. The machine's operating well, OSSD is on. Meaning is there is a complete circuit. So your machine can operate well. How about OSSD off? This is opposite. It means the OSSD circuit is open circuit, then your machine is stopped. Lastly, another safety system will be always prefer for PNP output signal. Why? If NPN output signal, if the wiring is broken, the wire is touched to the ground, due to this is a negative signal, that will be trigger something. It is very dangerous. How about PNP? PNP is a positive signal. If they meet of this grounding situation, they will not trigger anything. It is safe. Autonics safety product philosophy is make life safe, and your safety is our top priority. I will separate to 4 topics to explain more in details. First is the safety. So Autonics safety sensor and control technology already meet the international safety standard and regulation. Secondly, productivity. Safe workplace also increase manufacturing efficiency and productivity by preventing accident and minimize risk in the field. Third, flexibility. Autonics products offer high flexibility, and particularly with various options and functions that can be applied in diverse environments. Lastly, cost efficiency. Autonics safety product can ultimately lead to cost saving by ensuring longer machine lifetime and preventing machine failure. Next, I would like to invite all the participants to have a view for our Autonics safety product video. Welcome everyone. So let me continue for our this safety products presentation. So first let us start from the SFL series as the basic model for the safety light curtains. So for the SFL series majority, we have three types as a finger detection, hand detection, and also the finger and hand detection. 7 segment display. We have a long range sensing mode, and then we also have our dedicated software as app light curtain for the parameters and special function setting. And then the last one will be the protection rating is IP67. So just now what we have mentioned, majority we have three types of the safety light curtains as the finger types. Alright, so the beam pitch is 9 mm. The hand detection type, the beam pitch will be 15 mm. And then the body detection type, the beam pitch will be 25 mm. So for your information, the longest safety light curtain that Autonics will cover is 1868 mm, and then the shortest one will be the 144 mm. And then for your information, just now at the first slide, we mentioned about the long sensing distance. So basically, there have two modes. One is short mode, another one is a long mode. So for the short mode is a 9 mm beam pitch type. That means it's a finger detection type, and then it's 0.2 meter until 8 meter. And then for the hand detection and body detection means it's a 15 mm and 25 mm beam pitch type. Is from 0.2 meter to 15 meter. So this one we can set by the deep switch on the safety light curtain units. Next, our design is slim size and high durability. So from the pictures you can see at the outside of the safety light curtains we have a protection cover. And then the next will be the high visibility with operation display and indicator. So for your information, at the first slide, I mentioned about the 7 segment. So you can see inside this picture, they have a 7 segment is display for number 8. For your information, this one is display for the sensitivity about the emitter and the receiver for the safety light curtains. If let's say the 7 segment is displayed in a lower reading, example as 4 and 5, that means they have a 3 reasons. First, maybe you are misalignment. Second, is it they have object in between the safety light curtain emitter and receiver. And then lastly, maybe it is dirty or the lifespan for your safety light curtain is reached, so you need to replace it. So next I would like to do a sharing about our bracketing. So refer to the picture, you can see we have our own brackets, and then it is sloped separately. So very easy, you just plug and play, and then you untie the screw, then you can do the adjustment for the alignment. Then after that you just tie up, then you can finish the alignment settings. So for the light curtains, we also have our own dedicated software. The name is 80 light curtains. So through this software you can do some settings about the parameter, also some of the setup. You can use the 80 light curtain to complete it. And also the most important thing that sometimes the end user or the designer that would like to do some calculation for how to do the installation for the safety light curtains, the calculation or some of the examples, they are all inside this software. So if we apply the SSLF series in the production line during the maintenance, the engineer or the technician, they need to conform or remain the OSSD in off condition. So we also have this SFL-LT is an accessory. You just put on it, then the OSSD will be remain off. So next, let me introduce for the FFLA series. Is an advanced model for Autonics safety light curtains. So you will ask, what is the main difference in between the SSL and SSLA? Alright, so majority they have a three function that SFLA have, as below. Please refer to the three picture. So first is the reduced resolution. So from the picture on the left hand side, you can see the object will be a pallet. That means we can use the AT light curtain software to do the setting about the resolution in between the emitter and receiver. At the middle picture is the muting function. This is very straightforward. That means the operator or the engineer, they will pass through the light curtain and go inside the place that have a hazard to do raw material load and unload, or maybe some troubleshooting works. That means that we need to apply the muting function. And then the lastly picture at the right hand side is a blanking function. Refer to the pictures. That means they have a conveyor is just at the middle of the safety light curtains. So we need to do some blanking for achieve the design. Next, I will introduce for Autonics safety door lock switch SFD series. So for this SFD series is very straightforward. It just put in the key, become lock, and then you release the key by normal force. And then it is IP67 protection rating. This slide, we would like to introduce the design for the SFD series. So refer to the left hand side picture. You can see we have two model as a slim and a both. And then we also have our this operation key with 6 different design. And then let's have a view for the connections inside the SFD series. So for the terminal type, very straightforward. Insert the cable and use the terminal block to tie up the wire. And then if you are more prefer for the connector type, you can order separately for the M12 connector type for the cables. Next, about the key insert, actually we have designed for 5 direction, left, right, up, down, and then at the top side you also have a small cover, then you can remove and then you can insert the key at the top side. Next, I will introduce for SFDL series. So you will ask, what is the main difference in between SFD and SFDL? So the majority difference is SFDL we already add on one of the solenoid valve. Means if the solenoid valve is power on, they will engage the key, then you cannot pull out. So let's have a view for this SFDL series. So it is the same is a 5 direction you can insert the key, and the protection rating also the same as SFD is IP67. So of course there is the same design as a SFD, have a terminal type and also the connector types. So you may do the selections based on your design. And then it is a powerful lock strength. After the solenoid valve is engaged, the lock strength is about 1300 Newton meter. So this is not easy pull out as the human force. For your information, we have two majority model for this SFDL. So one is solenoid valve lock mechanical release, or solenoid valve unlock, means it's released and then the mechanical locks. And then for the key release majority, we have two. One is a cross type. So for the cross type, you just use Phillips type of screwdriver. Then you can do the this manual unlock, or we have a special type. So you need to have the special key which is supplied from Autonics. Then you can do the manual unlock. Next, I would like to introduce the safety door lock switch with the handle. That means the model is a SFDL-SDK series. So this SFDL-SDK series normally is attached with the SFDL. For those application is a grill or a door application. Then we need to add on the SFDL-SDK. So next, we would like to introduce the safety non-contact door switch as SFN series. So this SFN series actually it is a magnetic switch, and then can be do a serial connection up to 30 units. And then they have a 3-side operation indicator, is achieved the safety rating CE, TUV, and also UL. And then the lastly will be the protection rating, also IP67. So it is a U-shaped operation indicator. So you can have a very clear status indicator at the front and the side. And then the connection is up to 30 units with serial connection, and then with our safety controller SFC series. So for the safety controller, later on I will explain more in details. And then majority, they have two types. One is a cable with pre-wire, and then another one is with the M12 connectors. So for your information, for the M12 connector types, actually we have the branch connectors. That means have a Y shape and also the cross shapes. Please refer to the picture, and then it's just plug and play. Very easy. This is some of our applications examples that we would like to share. For the sliding door, we can apply for this SFN, the swing door, and then of course the removable door cover we also can apply for SFN series. And then one more time, this is IP67 for the protection rating. So for all the Autonics safety products, actually we are achieved the international safety rating, example as IEC/EN 61508, SIL3, ISO 13849-1/2, category 4, PLE, and others. For your information, Autonics safety product also are including the emergency stop switch as a SF2ER series. So please refer to the picture on the right hand side of this slide. We can see the emergency stop have a blank EMO and EMS. So EMO is machine emergency off, and then EMS of course is a emergency stop. Beside this, we also have the guide, and also we have the nameplate or the labeling for this emergency stop. The most important thing is our SF2ER series is achieved the international standard as EN-60947-5-1. It is direct opening mechanism design. So everybody will ask, what is the purpose of direct opening mechanism? For your information, it's during the sum of the operations, the contact point will be stick together. So this mechanical design can conform after we press down the emergency stop switch with the mechanical design. The contact point will totally release and achieve the OSST off function. So next, let me introduce for our SFC series after safety controller. So our controller design is slim with dim rail mounting design. And then for your information, right now we are more prefer for the push-in type connection design. So if let's say your site is still prefer the screw connection, you can order also. It is available also. And then we also built in the off delay outputs and time settings. So that means if let's say right now you are attached with the safety controller for a motor running. So easy to say, after you press the stop buttons, the motor is not immediately stop. It will take time to stop. So we have this delay timers. You can set the delay timers about 15 to 20 seconds. After the motor is totally stopped, then you can release the safety outputs, or maybe you can open the door. So we also design for the expansion relay units. If let's say you have a big system, you have maybe more than one set of safety light curtains, and also you have some of the application, we can expand with our this SFC, that means it's safety relay unit, with just plug and play. In this slide, I would like to have samples for apply our SFC series controller, the safety controller, to do some of this logic connection. So please refer to the left hand side, the diagram. So right now in this system, they have two motto, okay, and then the first priority and the second priority. Okay, so right now the emergency stop switch is triggered, means these two motto, which is linked up with safety light curtains and also link up with the emergency stop button, two or both of them is stopped. Is due to the first priority is the emergency stop switch. For the right hand side circuits, what we see is, if let's say the second priority of the system link up with the safety light curtain. If the safety light curtain is triggered, that means its OSSD is off, only the motor at the second priority will stop. The first priority motor still on. So this is the example for the logic connection for our SFC series. Next, I would like to share an application by applying our Autonics safety product as safety emergency stop switch, the SFTL plus SFTL-SDK, the safety handles, and also the safety light curtain as SFL or SFLA. Then we can have a look for the control panel. Due to all the Autonics controller and also the power supply is designed for the slim size, actually we are reducing our control panel size, reduce the cost and have a better heat ventilation. And then once again, I would like to highlight all our Autonics product is achieved the international safety standard and regulation.
Stay safe anyway with various Autonics safety products and solutions. With Autonics safety solution, you can minimize various risks and prevent accidents by analyzing environmental and operational settings. Ensure peace of mind at your operation sites by choosing Autonics safety products. We will keep you safe. This is our company name, Mount Autonics Sensor Sdn Bhd. We are located at Kelana Business Central, Jalan SS7/2, Kelana Jaya, Petaling Jaya, Selangor. Any enquiries, you may call us or email us, and you may visit our Autonics website for product enquiry. Thank you.